Hi everybody, I'm Mom and welcome to MomDas Life Handmade. Today I have for you a very interesting DIY. This is something I have tried for the first time. So I had my mishaps, I had my troubles with the DIY and I managed to still come out of it successfully. That's what I think. They turned out beautiful, they are minimal, they are modern, they are industrial, yet they can be used in different kinds of decor as well. Today I'm working with concrete. Today's video is part of the challenge that is being hosted by Kiki DIYs. Kiki is a dear friend of mine. I've known her since the beginning of my YouTubing and she loves to do a lot of DIYs. She's a cute and a sweet friend and I think you're going to love her. If you're new to her channel, I have the link to her channel in the description box of my video along with the playlist that she has created to visit her channel and the playlist for lovely ideas. If you are new to my channel is all about doing lots and lots of DIYs, especially a lot of trash to treasure, picking up something ordinary and turning it into something beautiful and useful, and lots of high-end tubes. I love doing decor, home, recipes, how, travel, everything within budget. And if you love such content, please subscribe to my channel and do hit that little bell icon so that you're notified each time I post my video. For today's concrete, glass and light DIYs, I'll need some glass items. So I'm starting with a jar. This is a glass jar for coffee and the lid has broken off so I can use this without any loss. I'm using a votive candle holder for a second DIY and just a tea light. It's a used one but I want it for making the mold. For mold, one can use any kind of item. Plastic or molds, silicone molds one can have, or make your own molds. I'm going to make some molds using some cardboard. So I'll also need some clear tape or any kind of adhesive tape, a ruler and a pencil or something to mark, scissors and cutters or knives. So starting with the first one, I'm going to make a concrete stand for a tea light holder. So here is the tea light holder and I'll make sure that the base can sit comfortably underneath it. So I'm taking a cardboard and I measure the diameter. So my base has to be little broader than that. So first I need a long piece. I want to make a triangular base. So I'm going to make a triangle here. I made an 8 centimeters triangle and then I dropped straight lines down here at 8 centimeters apart, 8 centimeters from here at this point, and again 8 centimeters apart I draw another straight line on this side and again on this side, and then cut this portion out. Now I'm going to weaken the cardboard at the back side at this joints. So that I can easily fold them right and on the lines. So just keeping my ruler here, I bend it so that I have a neat fold here. Similarly for these sides. This will give me a mold inside which this tea light can sit very well. Now I'll just use some clear tape and secure the. On second thoughts, I found it better that I trim this wall a little down. So the wall is now just 1 inch high so that it looks little better with the small tea light. so I have reduced the height of this wall. I'll just secure the whole thing with some tape. Next, I have to make sure that this Tealight doesn't get stuck with the cement and it can snugly fit in, yet you can comfortably take in and out. So I need to make the base a little broader than that. So I took a little bit of paper. This was the same paper that I tore off from the cardboard, and I folded it in twice. It's just one single sheet of paper, fold it twice, and I'm going to go around the base like this, and then secure this thing with some more tape. Now I'm adding some more tape so that I can even cover the base with the sellotape. So this way even the base will not stick with the concrete. So this way my mold for this piece is ready. Similarly, I'll make the second mold. So here, look, taking care of the diameter, I have made a 6 cm by 6 cm square, and similarly mark this L shape where I will make the mold in the similar fashion. Now here I have kept the height high only because this is a big votive candle holder and it will look nice at this height. Like the previous project, this votive candle holder also I have added a little bit of paper and I have covered it all with clear sellotape so that this doesn't get stuck with the concrete and it can comfortably sit in and out of this base. And the base is also ready. So this piece is also done. So 2 molds are ready. Now for the third mold, I'm using this clear jar and using about an inch wide and a long cardboard paper. Now I'm using cardboard. You can use any kind of cardboard or anything which can hold its shape for a while. So I'm just rolling this cardboard paper so that it's just bent on every portion so that it forms a regular shaped circle. So now I'm just going to make it snugly fit in on this. So this is the extra. I'll cut it off here. The reason why I'm peeling off some layers of the cardboard for attaching so that it gets a very smooth attachment and there is no bump at the joints. So like this, and I'm just going to secure it with tape here. So this is the only portion where the concrete will come, just on the top, and here it would be clear glass. That's what I want to achieve. I even secured this cardboard to this part of the jar so that it doesn't slide down. So here is the mold created. So all 3 molds are now ready. Now let's make some concrete. Now for making concrete, one can use ready concrete mix and just add water and it's ready. Otherwise you can start from the basic, like using cement, sand and water. Now after some research on the internet, I found this general thumb rule: 1, 2 and 3. 1 parts water, 2 parts cement and 3 parts sand. So that has to be the ratio in which these items will be, and then take a container that you're not going to use anymore and then mix them together. I'm using a plastic spoon and an old container to mix this all. So for the ratio of 1, 2 and 3, I took 10 spoons of cement and 15 spoons of sand. So I must add some water turn by turn. But before that, I'm going to mix together the cement and sand mix nicely so that it's easy to make the paste. Now I'll add a little water at a time and mix it, because I don't want a runny paste for this. So little by little. I think this is a good consistency, like that of a cake batter. Now let's start with the smallest one where I need the least amount. So I'm going to take little at a time and just pour it around these edges. I just wipe off anything which was there on the glass, and I made sure that it's filled till the brim. Flatten it slightly, and I can see all the edges are nicely filled. I could see a bubble here, so I just went ahead and made sure that the bubble is gone and there is this concrete mix everywhere. Now I'll just let this piece rest and dry for 24 hours. Making sure that it goes till all the edges and corners. Now I'll take this Tealight, which I have already covered with sellotape, and place it right in the center and push it down. Now I'm taking another piece of tape and taping it here, so that it will hold the Tealight in the concrete and it will not just get pushed up because of the concrete. So now I'll again let this rest for overnight, 24 hours. Similarly, I'll do the other mold also. Here I fill this with sand just to weigh it down. So either you can tape or tie your Tealight or a votive candle holder, whatever has to go in, with a tape or a rope, or you can put some weight in whatever has to go down. 20 hours approximately has passed and I'm really worried now. Really scared, but I think it's time to move them. It's still wet inside, and just because the tape was here, it was easy to take it out. I need to unmold it so that it can dry really well. So I'm going to take the tape out for the molds. So that, okay, here it is. Be careful. Yeah, okay, a disaster. Another one. This one has successfully come out. This had been a disaster, and oh, this is also intact. Now this was a disaster, but I tried to salvage it. With the chisel I tried to make a shape which once dried can be used. So I hope I can save something. Now all the three pieces are dry. You can see the difference in color now. Now taking a fine sandpaper, I'm going to just buff the loose things that are out and make it a smooth surface, and then just wash it so that all the dust is gone and it will be ready for decoration. Modern, minimal, industrial and very clean, sleek decor I really like the contrast of glass and concrete here. It's clean, it's just beautiful in itself. The triangular votive candle holder is just so sweet. I like the modern look of this, and the glow in the center is lovely. How it falls on the concrete is beautiful. I love the colors of concrete here, gray shades. Here is another one where I have placed another votive candle holder with a candle in. I can even use it as a paperweight. I think this has turned out beautiful. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next DIY, in my next video. Until then, take care, be positive, be creative, and be happy.